Check out this really neat way of tying up your maggot bags. To begin with, we're going to make up a tidy little leader. So I take out around 2 foot of the 40-pound core-free leader material. I splice a loop in one end and I repeat the process on the other end, but I've got a size 8 ring swivel in the loop. In this instance, I'm not looking to drop the lead, so I thread the core-free leader through the middle of the lead before then adding a tail rubber and pushing it firmly onto the top of the lead stem. We can now look to make our solid bag rig. Cut yourselves around 8 inches of a 25-pound ammo braid and make a small loop in the end of it. And then trim the top of a 12mm pop-up off and thread it onto the loop. Make sure you leave a small part of the loop sticking out the top of the pop-up. Next, take out a micro rig ring and slide it down until it's around 1 centimetre from the bottom of the boilie. You can then trap it in place with an overhand knot. Next, take yourself out the people's favourite, the lock hook. In this instance, a size 4 barbless. I'm going to use a 510 whipping knot to secure the hook in place. As you can see, I've already added on a long legs aligner maggot white. I've then finished the rig with a twisted figure of 8 loop knot. You can now attach the rig to the leader by looping it on. Next, take yourself out a long length of bait floss and pass it through that little loop that we left at the top of the pop-up. We can then begin threading as many maggots as you can onto the maggot needle on the claw tool, before sliding them down one length of the bait floss. To secure them on, we're going to form a few overhand granny knots. Now on to the solid bag business. Take yourself out a small fade solid bag and sprinkle a few maggots in the bottom. It's important to ask for your maggots with a little bit of maize on the top. This will keep them nice and dry for when you're filling it up. As you can see, I've put the lead inside and I've continued to fill it up with maggots before twisting the top and then adding some fade PVA tape. Wrap the PVA tape around a few times and then form a couple of overhand knots before trimming off any of the excess PVA. And we all know how much maggots like to escape, so what I like to do is double up on the PVA bag. Simply take out another small fade PVA bag, repeat the process trimming off any PVA, and then what are you waiting for? Go cast it out in that lake.